Today is the last day of my 20s. By this time tomorrow, I'll be 30. I still haven't decided how to celebrate my 30th birthday. Does anyone really want to celebrate their 30th birthday? Instead of being a big happy day, turning 30 feels more like an alarm clock ringing. It's like a devil whispering, haha, you have just finished the best third of your life. Welcome to the boring middle part. Thanks, devil. When I tried to come up with ideas for tomorrow, I thought of my 10-year-old birthday. I invited the whole class to my parents' restaurant. That day, I did feel like the king of the world. That's why I can still remember it. I'm sorry, younger self. I haven't become the person you expected yet. So, how can I make tomorrow a memorable birthday again? Parachuting. Wow, a roller coaster can kill me. Let's save this one for next year. Snow mountain climbing. I thought about this one before, but yeah, I need more time. Driving 12 hours to the beach? That's a sign of being 30. How about this? Rent a van and have a runaway weekend. Just like my attitude towards growing up. Let's go for it. I rented 2 vans, invited my best friends, and shampooed my little dogs. I picked a mountaintop location with beautiful views and lovely nights. I looked up people's photos online, felt like I have already seen the brightest moon there. I also want a starry night, as well as the sea of clouds. And a galaxy with shooting stars would be so perfect. Wow, what a terrible weather. Thank you again for the gift, devil. No stars, no golden hours, no drone shots. What am I even doing here? Why did I drive this 10-year-old van all the way up a mountain just to get rain on? It feels like everything I wanted for this trip is ruined. I should have just driven to the beach and gone skydiving. That would be a much better birthday.
Hanging around after last orders. Still so far from home. It's like we're burning into embers.
As I drove along the foggy mountain road, I felt increasingly frustrated and annoyed. And I felt pretty bad for my friends who had to put up with all this. When we finally reached the top of the mountain with zero expectation left, the clouds suddenly cleared, revealing a view even more stunning than in the photos. My friends were cheering and taking pictures. It seems like the dramatic weather made the already beautiful sunset even more gorgeous. It's so funny how upset I was an hour ago, letting the weather control my mood. Even though I'm happy now, I feel insecure because all my motivation depends on something quite unpredictable. My original plan was just to drive away from the city and have fun with friends. But now everything else seems more important. It's like our lives. At first we want something specific, then we want more and more, and finally we totally get lost.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
At night, we had dinner in the tin cabin at the campsite. The simple place felt incredibly cozy because of those lovely people around me. At the age of 30, I don't have the 7-figure bank account I dreamed of. I haven't traveled the world, and I'm not a celebrity with a ton of followers. I used to feel anxious and thought I was falling behind. But seeing my friends making this day special brought back the feeling of being a kid again. My ambitious goals often made me overlook friendship, canceling social activities as distractions. But being surrounded by people who care for you is a blessing and never fully appreciated. Thanks for being in my life. I'm still a greedy person wanting this and that. But after making 2 ambitious wishes, I changed my last one on the spot. Later that night, back in the van, we couldn't stop talking. The sunrise I had looked forward to now seemed less important than the joy of our conversation.
我睡这边，他们睡隔壁那边。来，
隔壁是隔壁的车哦。
Life has many breathtaking sights that repeatedly amaze us. But these ordinary happy moments often go unnoticed because they are so common. I stared at the cloudy night for a long time and started to realize this is actually my 10-year-old dream, just living in the nature and being with people I love. A 7-figure bank account never crossed into a 10-year-old kid's mind. Sure enough, I woke up late the next morning to my friends shouting outside, "It's beautiful." They woke me up. As a filmmaker, I shouldn't miss any mountaintop sunrise, and yet I feel no regret. Stepping outside, I saw a sea of clouds spread out beneath me. It was stunning.
When I look up the photos online, I was expecting the most beautiful sceneries here. The brightest moon, the sea of clouds, sky full of stars, sunrise, sunset, everything. But I realized there are some problems about these ideas because it's pretty much my life before 30. I want everything happened at the same time. But when we can see the brightest moon, the stars fade, and when we can see the sea of clouds, it's always rain yesterday. What I want cannot happen at the same time. It's a physical law. Hello, baby. Hello, baby.
The morning of turning 30 wasn't different. If anything, it brought some peace knowing I had crossed this milestone. Once you set off, you will inevitably encounter bad weather, just as you have found those surprises and countless precious moments. But if you don't start the journey, you'll miss out on all of it. As we left, I feel genuinely happy. My last wishes yesterday was this. In the future, if I see the bright moon, I'll be grateful for its presence. If I see a sea of clouds, I'll appreciate the rain from the day before. No more complaining about why other sights didn't appear at the same time. I know they will all come. It's just a matter of when. No rush, right? We don't need to see all the beautiful things in one night.